So this is my dad's 1969 Slingerland. They sold it as a Buddy Rich set. This is 22 by 16 kick, 13 by 9 tom, and then matching 16 by 16 floor toms. We'll take a look at those in a minute. The original snare was stolen in 1973 and was replaced. It was a wooden snare, and it was replaced with this 73 Slingerland Radio King. My dad played that all the way up until I started getting into a couple of different snares here. We'll talk about those in a minute. So we'll start with kick. On the outside I have a warm WA-47 Junior. And then on the inside here I've got the Shure 91. That is not the Beta 91. That is an original 91. I picked that up from a guy off Craigslist a couple years ago and had to do a little bit of work with the cable to get it working, but works great now. I really love that mic. And coming around to snare, on top I've got this warm WA-19, which is like an AKG D19. And then on bottom I have this cool old Shure Prologue. It's a very old mic, probably from the 80s, but I just like it on snare bottom. On hat I'm using this SE7 small diaphragm condenser. I believe it's super cardioid, so they're a little more focused. Gets right here on the hat and also gets this tambourine. On the toms I am using Warm Audio WA-14s, which are the AKG 414 clones. Here's what I'm talking about with the matching 16-inch floor toms. They're exactly the same, but they are tuned differently. Right now I'm using a Mapex Black Panther snare. For overheads I'm using these Studio Project C2 ribbon microphones. I have a cloud lifter in front of both of them, and then those are running into my Joe Meek preamps. And lastly is this brass Picolo snare by Pearl. It's a 13 by 9, and I have it mic'd with an EV Indy 308. It's an articulating head microphone that stays out of the way, and it just sounds really nice. I think it's from the 80s as well. Eric Valentine has said to use this snare on slow songs tuned down with a little bit of slapback delay. It just does something, and I've been kind of getting into breakbeat stuff, and it just does a really cool thing. Having different style snares is super important to me, creatively and sonically. So this mic hangs out and it's just facing into the rest of my house. It's a big open space. It goes almost 30 feet to that window. And I think I get some sympathetic resonances from the piano as well. And if I'm just messing around, I can use this mic to mic the piano, just to record demos, nice and easy and dual use. This is the Sterling, I don't know, ST59 I think, or ST30. It was very cheap. I think I got it at a Guitar Center for $30, and it's just become my trash mic. So what I'm going to do now is just play you just volume balance of the drum set. No processing other than time align and phase. This is just mics into the preamps.